Game 3 of the playoffs. One game away from that rematch of the WNBA Finals last year versus the Aces. And nothing was going to stop the Liberty from getting there. Absolutely nothing.
Game 3 of the playoffs. Liberty are one win away from the finals. Now, the game had messed up the thing. Messed up the rounds and apparently simulated 2 games. I don't know why. But it did, so we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. That's fine. Jordan passing to Savannah, and Savannah's gonna drain a 3.
3 points.
New York Liberty are just 1 win away from facing the Aces again in the finals in a rematch here from Jordan's rookie season. Mystics home court, obviously. Liberty getting 2 victories. Blowout victories, I should say, in this simulated ones. I don't know why it simulated the games. I think it was because I tried to simulate the one round with the Aces and the Storm, because the Storm had made it. So, and when I tried to do that, it had simulated all 3. I thought I wanted it just to simulate the one game, and it didn't. So I don't know what happened there. With a 1 round, like the Western round, I wanted it to simulate that, and it didn't. So Jordan getting the steal here. So we're just rolling with it. Savannah trying to get the 3 and can't. Savannah being the defensive player of the year and MVP. I thought it was going to be Jordan. But Savannah picking that up. The Mystics obviously were the last game of the regular season for the Liberty. And this is a totally different Liberty team here in the playoffs. Even, you know, they constantly came from behind in the playoffs. Constantly. You know, they still ended up winning. But they came from behind so much that where they faced elimination multiple times. They faced elimination multiple times in Jordan's rookie season. And it just, and ultimately it came in the finals versus the Aces. So it'll be very, very interesting, because the Aces will have to await one of these 2 teams. But the Aces already determined to go to the finals. The Mystics desperately want to go there too as well. But how great would this be to send the Mystics packing on their home court too? So, you know, they were able to get past the wild card round because of the seeding, and I said it was all about seeding at that point. When the Liberty had made a playoff spot, when they finally, you know, won enough games to hit a playoff spot to where it didn't matter, they were going to make the playoffs. You know, they went on this huge win streak. It was 12-13 game win streak to end the season, and that was huge. That put them exactly where they needed to be to avoid a wild card round. And the wild card round, it's just one game. It's just one game, along with the next round after that. So, you know, this is the first series, the semifinals. This is the first, like, actual series of the playoffs for the Liberty. So, you know, and this is totally, like I said, this is totally different. They made it all the way to the finals. They were good enough to make it to the finals. Good enough to make it to the finals, but you know, unfortunately lost to the Aces. So this is a chance at redemption for them. Not only did they beat the Aces, they walloped the Aces in their home court after that 80-70 loss.
Timeout is charged to Washington.
From the Aces in the Liberty's home court. And now they've gotten all the way here to playoff game 3. They're just one win away from going to the finals. It's pretty damn crazy, you know, because quite frankly, anything could have happened. You know, anything could have happened to the Liberty. You know, the Liberty, you know, could have choked in the playoffs again. But it seems that they're on fire. You know, they haven't had to come from behind, it appeared, and in the games that were unfortunately simulated because of my dumbass, and the game being stupid, they did not really have to come from behind too much. You know, it was we had leads and we couldn't hold on to them, and that was a main issue in the playoffs. Like, we had Liberties had leads and they just could not hold on to them. They were not able to.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to New York. Timeout, Liberty.
Hold on to them whatsoever, and you know that pretty much killed the Liberty, as they will go into halftime 56-50. Still anybody's ball game. The last time the Mystics played the final game of the season, they kept it real close. So it's just unfortunate that those two other games got simulated. But we're seeing, regardless, we're seeing this run that the Liberty are making, and just hopefully Jordan and Savannah could do what they couldn't do in Jordan's rookie year. to win a championship.
Williams.
Savannah gets to go there. Good steal there from Savannah as she pokes the ball away. Not once, but twice there.
Williams.
And drains the 3.
3 points.
2 as well. I guess maybe it's a good thing a little bit. I didn't intend to simulate the games at all. I didn't intend to do that, but at the same time, I think it just helps get through it a lot quicker too as well. You know, if you're playing every game up to game 7, you don't know. It's like 7 videos that you gotta go through.
Benija Laney.
There's Savannah with the poke away. Can't quite get it though. Cloud with the 3 ball, and she's gonna land it. And the Mystics are still alive. This will be very interesting. You know, if the Mystics can actually stay alive here.
Williams.
But they are trying to sweep it. A clean sweep of the Mystics, and that'd be just very depressing for them to have to go home. Essentially, they're already home here, but they have to lose in their home court and have to go home knowing that that's where they lost, you know. Nothing's like losing in your home court. You never want to do it, you know. You never want to lose anyway in the playoffs, but especially, you know, when you're facing elimination in your home turf. And the away team is the one that kills that for you. So. Tina Charles. In the basket. Candace Parker. Savannah. Oh. Shoe with a putback there. And this is exactly what the Liberty need to do. They need to keep pouring it on. And ever since we've had, you know, these sliders, we've had a lot of great games. You know, we've had games where, you know, we've blown them out. We've had games where it's been close. We've had games, you know, where it's like close enough to where it's even one basket, you know.
Williams.
You know, I would say it's pretty balanced. I mean, the Liberty haven't lost in a very long time, though. They haven't. Knock on wood. You know, but I think these sliders are great because it allows, you know, for more realistic. Obviously, you know, they're going to make wide open threes. You know, not every time is Savannah going to make threes despite having a great 3-point rating. But wide open threes like that, that should be able to go in. And so that's the only edits I made to the sliders that I have was the 3-point success rate, because, you know, I think I increased it from like 40 to like 42 to like 50 to 60 on both sides, because I wanted the CPU, both my teammates and the whatever team I'm going up against, the opposing team, to be able to make threes like that are wide open, but also to be able to miss them too, because we've seen, you know, missed wide open threes as well. Not too often, but we have. and I just feel like that's a more realistic way of looking at things than anything else. So, Savannah gonna go for the three. Banked it off of the rim. Candace Parker grabbing the rebound there. Second chance.
Williams.
And she gets it. I sincerely apologize for the fact that the games got simulated. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I intended. But if you think about it, this is a crucial game here. Like, every playoff game is a crucial game, but you know, when the other team's facing elimination, or you're facing elimination, it's a pretty damn big game. And that's kind of how I wanted to do this. I kind of wanted to have, you know, do it live, obviously here on Glimish, but also, you know, I wanted to make it so that it's a lot easier. Malik Hunter, thank you so much for following the stream. I wanted to make it a lot easier for me on the YouTube side of things to edit things. So I apologize for these two games that weren't supposed to get simulated getting simulated. So I apologize for that, because I didn't know that, you know, if I simulate, I was trying to simulate the one round. I was trying to simulate the one round, and I couldn't. And I don't know. I guess it simulated both the games, which is weird because I simulated the Western Conference. It simulated all three of those games. So in theory, it would have simulated all three of these games, but it didn't. It only simulated two of them. I don't know. 2K is wild. So let's see if Savannah and Jordan could, two sisters, get back to the finals.
Candace Parker.
For those of you that are new, Savannah and Jordan, they are two wrestlers that are in my wrestling promotion in WWE 2K, known as RCW, and as a little bit of a fun little mini project, I had decided to do like a what if scenario, like what if they never left the WNBA after losing to the Aces in the finals in Jordan's rookie year and in Savannah's second year. This is Savannah's third year in the WNBA. Savannah's MVP season, winning it just after her sister Jordan won it last year, along with Rookie of the Year, as Savannah gets another three to drop. Savannah getting a steal. Don't want to go back court there. That always gets me sometimes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Because when you sprint, sometimes you end up hitting that backcourt line and getting a backcourt violation. That always gets me every time when I get a steal around there. And Savannah gets the rebound there. Savannah passing to Jordan. Jordan rocking number 8. Savannah rocking number 24 in honor of Kobe Bryant. Jordan said it's the reason they play. Because of that man. Pretty much. Looks like the Liberty got this one on lock. Unless some miracle happens here, I think. Oh, trying to dive for the ball. Savannah trying to dive for the ball. Couldn't quite get it there. She got it that time. Adding to her totals.
Williams.
She lands another 3. Yeah, it appears that they're going to go back to the finals to face the Aces. The team that eliminated them last year and ultimately forced Savannah and Jordan out of the WNBA to train in wrestling, but in this series we're acting as if that never happened. Savannah, another 3.
3 points.
20 points. 20-point outing as the Liberty are going to go to the finals.